Hello and welcome to Racing Vtuber Rundown, your weekly podcast for all things Racing Vtuber news and events. And this is a special edition because it's my birthday, at least at the time of recording.
Yeah. Live sound effects.
I am joined by three friends of mine. You may not know them as Racing Vtubers because they're mostly not. But they are some good friends of mine, and we decided to make it a special episode because, yeah, it's my birthday.
I do space racing if that counts.
I do rocket racing.
That counts.
I mean, I race with other dragons in the sky sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
I do elite dangerous races and Strosses and races. So
there we go. It still counts. You're all still Racing VTubers. It counts. If y'all want to go ahead, and we'll go from left to right. So Aoi first.
Okay. Hi, I'm Aoi. I'm a Dragon Paladin VTuber. My full name's actually Aoi Dragonheart, but I just go by Aoi.
Empiath.
Huh?
Empiath, it's your turn.
Oh.
Introduce yourself.
Oh. Hi.
Not even gonna say anything about
Damn.
yourself? Wow. It says hi, doesn't elaborate, leaves.
we're all professionals here.
Well, I think Empiath has drawn a blank, so I'll go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Soljin. I'm a variety streamer. Mainly do stuff like that. Occasionally streams. I do and also the editor of All VR now.
Yeah, we have a face to the name of editor-san. It's my friend Soul.
Yeah, which I'm not stranded in the ocean, surprisingly, this time.
I told you we'd bring you back.
Yeah, I know. Which fun fact? I put it there's a coordinates Easter egg there, which is just the middle of the North Sea. I put in the video.
Actually, funny story about that. When Jordan found that, he sent me a photo of the coordinates and then like a Google's map of exactly where the coordinates was. It's just in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'm a variety streamer, and now who also edits. I'm not very much into the I'm into the racing scene for like NASCAR, and then whatever Kaito I experience vicariously through Kaito.
You experience vicariously. Cough cough. Me trying to attempt to do racing.
Hey, you're actually making great progress.
I feel dead considering I've been racing like a majority of the day.
Oh, that is true.
Dude, okay, no. Y'all want to know how crazy it was? I got up
Jesus Christ.
for the iRacing Petite Le Mans. Yeah. And then I had another race literally like right after I got done with my final stint.
Yeah. Which hey, at least the Petite went well.
Yeah, we got LMP2'd a little bit.
Yeah. Could have gone worse.
It could have gone worse.
Yeah. But I think at least watching your performance over the last couple of weeks, I think you're getting better. At least you're positively uptacking. But anyway, but yeah, no. Let's get on to the questions.
Oh gosh, we're going straight into the questions. All right.
Well, at least get to question 1, and then we can flub out some filler and stuff like that as one does. Let me just fan my room real quick because my room is sitting 90 degrees right now.
Oh god. I wonder if this is a bot question.
Oh, is it the political? Is that political one I saw in there?
It's not a political one, no.
Oh, what is it?
They don't have the hashtag. But it is racing related, so that's why I'm like, okay, we can add it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw it up here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, if you do that, you can throw it. You can throw graphics in the black square of the void, and
I'm making your job easier.
yeah.
The problem is you have to edit out all of the silence though, because
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Like I'm getting used to like the way DaVinci works, and I'll fill in the void of like some editing things of like things I'm working on for the next one. When you edit in DaVinci, it kind of auto matches the clips together, and that's like I kind of had it like the spacing kind of off because my other program I used to use that the recording Kaito sent crashed it. Actually, surprising to watch because it was so long. I would have to manually do it, so I got a better feel of the pacing. With DaVinci, I kind of just started autopiloting.
oh god,
So
I might have to crop it. This is so stuff.
Yeah, so scuff. This is Kaito, the famous Joey Logano fan.
Oh god, all right.
The famous Joey Logano fan.
Right?
Which I am actually speaking about this. I'm surprised you didn't ask didn't ask Jordan about his preferences of about Joey Logano.
Trying to get this right. Oh, too much.
You're almost there. You're almost there. Do you know how to like alt shift crop stuff in OBS?
No.
There's like a way to like no, you're doing it right now. You're learning how to do it.
Well, I'm just doing the I just went into the filter.
Oh, I gotcha. There we go.
There we go.
Center it. Please. My sanity. Oh.
I'm trying.
Oh god. And then we have Fortnite going on in the background.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Yeah.
Is that centered, yes or no?
Good enough.
It's good.
I'll work hard in post to I'll just edit a black screen over it and then re-put the question.
Just fix it in post.
I will send you. I'll send you
the.
the photos. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I have your
Oh, the telling him.
Yeah, I have it open right now.
Okay, cool. So you can go ahead and that one, and then any of the ones that are like racing related.
Yeah.
Yeah, either they have the hashtag or they're racing related. You can go ahead and put those in there. Like go ahead and like snapshot those.
Wait, it's not letting me actually see the whole thing because it's trying to get me to get the mobile app on my computer.
Oh god.
Anyway, I'll just get you to send it. By the way, folks, there's this much scuff at the beginning usually.
Yes, always. If during this recording, I cough recording, right? You know what I also forgot to do? I forgot to change the stream category.
Yeah. Hey, it's still technically we're being spooked by the spooksness of scuff.
Is it really a VTuber stream if there's no scuff involved?
True.
Yeah. Hey, I can tell you, every stream I usually run, there's usually a moment in time where I forgot to unmute when I switched tabs.
Oh god, that happened to me all the time.
Dude, I've several times like started my stream, and like I've gone to like my like my talking screen, and I forgot to mute for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I wish, I want to figure out, I need to look up how to do it, but I wish there's a way to like save audio like mute, unmute presets and volume presets for different scenes.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That way you can switch a scene, like if you click your BRB screen, everything's muted but your BRB music and video. Stuff like that, but
yeah, that'd be really nice.
Anyway,
so why am I a Joey Logano fan?
Why?
You know what this reminds me of? Soul knows exactly what this reminds me of. I got a telling them question a couple days ago. It was, why are you such a big Trump fan? I'm like, I'm not.
Why?
Yeah, I'm thinking
what?
It was a.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
hoping,
the political one I was thinking that got popped up.
Yeah. No, that one's already answered. It's no longer on the list. But yeah. Fun fact: I'm not. Two. I don't know what made you think that.
But obviously, this question is true, as I know you've gone on record saying you are a Joey Logano fan.
No, last I checked, I am not. Weren't we like hoping that Logano crashed out at Talladega?
Which he
Oh,
did.
Which he
I remember
did.
that. I was like in call when you were like streaming that, and I remember you like saying like, "Oh yeah, let's hope he loses." Or something.
Yeah, which he got like I think he got like 8th or 7th place at Charlotte.
Yeah, but he got put into the 8th place in points
Yeah,
because Alex Bowman got disqualified.
which is so sad.
Bro,
So
I was like, yes, Logano's not in. Yes. And then like the next day I open up Twitter, which I'm not really on Twitter anymore. I am now, like every now and then now, but I'm starting to switch over more to Blue Sky. But I opened up Twitter and I was like, wait, what? Logano's in? Why?
Yeah, and I think I didn't see much of the Charlotte race, but I just really do not like the way he holds himself, stuff like that. And I was curious to catch the after interview of all that,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find it anywhere. Unless it's like switching, like have you guys used like online like journalist websites recently? Or, like in the last,
What do you mean by that specifically?
like it's like almost unusable now because like it's like
Do you just
entire
mean like news sites?
yeah like just general news sites on like the internet because like
Last time I used one of those is probably a gaming site, one of those gaming journal sites, just to look at it and make fun of it. But yeah,
I think I've used
yeah.
like Traction or overtake.gg if we're talking like gaming journalists, but those are more like sim racing.
Yeah, like I guess I follow a lot of sports, so like give example like Premier League, stuff like that. So I watch like like I look at a lot of like websites that are like retaining to that, stuff like that, and then also some like NASCAR. Like I was reading about like the Charlotte's race, and it's like a paragraph of text in like a massive banner ad you have to go swipe through
Oh
with
God.
pop-up ads everywhere, and it's like that's like the standard. This is so bad. Anyway.
It's so bad. I don't know why. Why do they do it? I know why they do it, but like, it's annoying that they do it.
Yeah, and it's just like there's so much better way. I wish we would go back to the era of the side the side peripheries being ads, and
yeah.
and have all the substance text in the middle.
Oh God, like the old school like Crunchyroll like the ads that were obviously like they were advertising like adult game, but it was legitimately just like a computer virus.
Oh yeah, oh God, I miss those days.
yeah, I miss the days of the computer virus ads on mainstream websites too.
The days of going to LimeWire and flipping a coin whether you got a virus or not.
We funny story about viruses. In my in my high school, we had a guy who tried to see how many viruses he could get onto his school laptop as possible.
Oh my God.
Let's just say he almost caused it to get on the main servers.
Oh no.
Oh, that would have been bad.
No, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me at my college there was the computer science program, and they have their own separate network. And they legitimately go out and download viruses on purpose and try to reverse engineer it.
Oh yeah, that's actually ended up what he was doing, and we built a virus together. He reverse engineered and built a virus, and he actually tested it on a couple different people's PCs, including my original PC. And we named the virus. We're all Red versus Blue fans.
Yes.
And so we named it Caboose. Yeah, so it's like, so for a very long time, I just had this dormant virus on my computer until I had to wipe it.
You just had
That was
this
very
dormant
sad.
virus called Caboose.
Yeah, it was terrible though. Like, it was the worst type of adware.
Oh god. My name is Michael
what?
J. Caboose, and
My-
I hate taxes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna turn the question on Empiath now. MP, why are you a Joey Logano fan?
I don't even know who that is.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Yeah, good answer. Less people know about Joey Logano, the better.
Soul over there, ready
I
to
unfortunately
ready to
know
like
about
load a beanbag round in Phasmophobia. Be like, you're going in first. If
Yeah.
you answer that
Well-
you're a Logano fan,
Yeah, no, like you just hear the.
door shut. Oh god. All right. On
But,
to the next
on to the
question.
next
Or...
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try keeping us on track.
Hey,
As someone who DMs, it's something I'm used to doing. So
you should know by now that never happens.
I will try my best. If I can wrangle 6 chaotic beans, I think I can wrangle a couple. Is there a way just to I don't know how you could crop
I
like
wonder
the
if
window.
it'll keep the crop if I
Yeah,
change the source.
maybe. Let's find out. I was also
a little
thinking-
bit.
I was also thinking maybe you could do it like you could have like the open tab and just crop that section of the thing.
I could. We can do that
And
if you
then-
want. You think that'd be easier?
No, I think this might be just good for you right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's cutting off a little bit of the hashtag, but it's okay. We can work with it, right?
Yeah, I think we can work.
Or
It's
well,
fine.
no, because I just realized no, because it won't fit, and the next ones won't fit because they're kind of longer.
Oh yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just put a black screen over it and then just edit it in post.
We'll edit it in post. It's fine.
Edit it in post.
That's why I'm saving these all as separate screenshots, so that way you can have them.
And I'm also actually wait, no, the timing's okay.
It'll be fine.
I was keeping a sticky note of like times of topics.
Also,
like, oh, wait.
if you do that, send that to me so I can actually write down like chapters, because that's what I was doing before.
Oh, I meant to actually, I forgot to do that day. So like in my DaVinci, I actually have everything sectioned off. I'll show you after.
Okay. Yeah.
But like I literally have like all the sections color coded and sectioned off on what topics, stuff like that.
If you want, I'll just give you editor perms on the YouTube. Probably make it
Sure.
easier.
Yeah, and then that way I can directly upload it.
Yep.
As well. So anyway, hey, we're talking about editing stuff, behind the scenes magic. Yeah, I know.
Ignore the man behind the screen.
Dang, giving away all your editing secrets.
I'm not
Yeah,
giving away
no.
all of them.
I'm very in like I'll be straight I'm like in new to editing, so this is great practice for me.
You know what? You know what I really loved though? Like I thought it was extremely funny. Like we'll get to this next question, I promise. But I wanted to let Soul know in person. I loved the censor that you did.
Oh yeah, I knew you would love that.
It made it 20 times funnier, and I just love it.
Yeah, which a certain VTuber company was mentioned in a not so good light.
Yeah, and I was like, I should not have said that, but Soul had me covered.
Yeah, I was like, "Bee." Yeah, and then the last thing before we get on to the next question is the Leo called it Leo.
Oh yeah,
DiCaprio, like,
yeah.
oh, pattern recognition. F1's about to do something stupid.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
It wasn't as hard as the link up as because literally you could just freeze frame the snap frame and then find where the audio peaked for
Really?
you saying snap. Yeah.
I would have had a hard time doing it, but then again, I'm still I was like struggling editing by myself, so
Yeah, I think spacing is the thing I just need to work on. This is the first time audio editing in DaVinci. But anyway, next question.
Next
Zach.
question.
I'm keeping us on track.
Let's see here. Future sim racing plans. Ooh.
Yeah, like, is there any like sim racing other series like you want to like really start getting into?
Well, I was doing the I did the Petite Le Mans. So that was one of my future plans, was to do an iRacing special event. Managed to do that today, finally.
Yeah.
Future sim racing plans. I'd love to stream iRacing as soon as I get a new PC built, because my current processor cannot handle iRacing.
Is it the processor or is it the video card?
No, it's the processor, because it's mostly just endurance events, like smaller car fields, not a problem, right? But once I get to like 50 cars or more in an endurance field where it's like multi-class as well, then the processor starts having trouble keeping up with the physics and the calculations.
I gotcha.
So like today I had to basically close everything that wasn't Discord and iRacing.
Oh,
And even then it was starting to get sketchy with the processor.
what process do you have? Do you know off the top of your head?
It's a 2nd gen Ryzen 5.
Oh God, yeah, no, get that crap upgraded. Oh, no,
I have a new build. I have parts from from another friend of mine, Alex, hooked me up with a PC parts list, and it's nice. I've nicknamed it Project Moonrise.
Yeah. God, the 5 is good, but for what you're doing, yeah, you definitely need. And
It's
then what's
I mean, it's the upgrade is a Ryzen 5, but it's a, hang on, I'll tell you. Actually, no, I lied. It's a Ryzen 7 5700 X3D.
that's a good one. That should last you for a little bit.
No,
So-
that should definitely last. Considering considering on the parts list is also a RTX 4070.
He's a little far
God.
behind from me.
Oh, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
because you went and you bought yours from iBuyPower, Mr. Oh, I don't want to wait on my brother to get that new build finally. I'm just gonna buy one.
Yeah, I got the Mori Calliope edition.
Really?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
bought the Mori Calliope like RDY pre-build.
Oh my God, that's
Dang.
actually pretty. That's
Has a
pretty.
Ryzen, I think it's a Ryzen 9.
Yes, it is a Ryzen. I think it is a Ryzen 9,
Ryzen 9.
but it's like a 4070 Super.
See, I'm still running with a 3070. Mainly because the one I was running before this was a 970. I had a 680, then a 970, and then I jumped up to a 370. But I went to short story. When I went to, it was a simple job. I built my PC myself. I have 2 PCs now, mainly because the parts from my first one. I did a completely new motherboard, CPU. RAM is my current bottleneck right now. GPU and all that stuff, and power supply, all that. I like practically had new parts. I had everything already like ready to go. I just needed to swap cases, and so I took it to a local place that I've taken to before. It was pretty okay to me last time. And they helped out a friend of mine too, and they price gouged. They took what would be like at most a $400-$500 job and made it $4,000.
Oh my God.
And luckily I talked them down to $2,000, but my entire savings wiped from just because I just spent like probably the same amount of money on PC parts.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So what is it? But right now, let me see. Scroll down. I'm trying to see what my PC is actually. There it is, about my PC. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm running a 12-core Ryzen 9 5900X.
Okay, wow. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I
But-
see. I gotta catch up.
But to be fair, I still only run Star Citizen at 20 frames a second because
I mean,
that game is.
I was about to say, can you, like, is it possible to run Star Citizen at more than that? Because that is,
Yeah.
like, very intensive.
Though to be fair, again, I think it's the bottleneck of RAM because like I have only 16 gigs of RAM.
Oh,
I
yeah, no, you
wouldn't-
gotta bump that up to, like, 64 to run Star Citizen.
Which I've actually been able to complete 2 races. I think the Boneyard and then the one on the one on Microtech. The old one on Microtech, not the new one.
Okay, yeah.
But though I've crashed so many times on the final chicane, which in Star Citizen chicanes like imagine like I remember driving chicanes in like other racing games and such in like iRacing stuff like that. And like racing games of like the thing, and it's just a pain in the butt when you're just dealing with with just being in a car. Imagine adding like a third axis of movement to a chicane.
God. No, that's terrifying. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it.
I've not tried a ZOG race but I heard they're worse because imagine having inertia, like inertia, nothing to hold back your inertia.
Oh yeah. You have like no drag, no gravity. It's just nope.
The acceleration and praying to God your thrusters can take you around the corner. But the I don't know much about the racing scene, and I'm still learning about the racing scene that you're part of, obviously. As you know, I'm being it's very interesting to me now. But I know the racing scene for Star Citizen though. It's like say what you want about Star Citizen. I do agree. Do not buy it unless you have the disposable income and already to be waiting for 20 more years. But the racing scene in Star Citizen is actually pretty tight knit and great.
I mean
So-
that's true of like sim racing scene, like the sim racing scene in general. Like sim racing as a whole is very niche, and for the VTuber scene especially, it's very like tight knit. Fun fact: Hoodie is in the chat. They're the league organizer for the Philippine Virtual Race League. So shout out to the
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll put a thing here and be like, yo. But the cool thing about going back to like at least what like Star Citizen is they also made it a gameplay loop in the game to make money.
Oh, they
So
did?
usually, yeah. So there's now like a whole racing rep system.
Okay, because I knew that beforehand it was like it was community driven.
Yeah, they worked with the actual the community to make all the racetracks and like actual like time trials with the UI, like all the gates and checkpoints on UIs, stuff like that. Because obviously you have to have a checkpoints on this because flying around like let's say R18, you can't really see like a track immediately with skyscrapers and such everywhere. So
I know Hoodie's saying that they'd be happy to invite us for the 2025 season. Hey, yo, hit me up. I'm down.
yeah, if I get a racing setup, I might join racing, but I'm saving up for a flight setup first.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Anyway, host.
Oh yeah. I guess I gotta get back because we went off on the more like technical aspect of future plans.
Yeah, we did. But that was also my fault.
But future plans, I would say definitely iRacing. I'd love to do more iRacing stuff, especially when Project Moonrise is complete. So streaming iRacing, I want to do like the 24 hours of Daytona. I think that'd be cool. I'd love to do like some leagues in iRacing as well. because I've been doing just the ACC League for track.eu. And then I'm still going to be competing in track. I know that much. I think other than that, maybe compete in some esports stuff eventually. I don't know if I ever get good enough.
I think you're on the track too. I think you could. And is there any have you ever thought about getting into professional like NASCAR iRacing?
I've thought about it. I don't know if I can hang with those guys, but I've thought about it. I'd have to get way better, but
because that's a scene I think you'd enjoy, at least racing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, because I actually with the NASCAR scene, I've started to like do more road racing. So things like GT3 and well, at the moment just GT3, but I want to get into more like prototype racing as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be fun, like doing like the IMSA calls it the GTP, but it's pretty much like the hypercar class for WEC, like the Le Mans hypercar class.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. But yeah, no, the iRacing NASCAR series, that would be fun if I could compete in that. I'd have to like go all the way up through A. I'd have to do like super well in A, and then try in the contender series to try and qualify in, because you know they have a whole qualifying system to get in for the season.
Hey, if you do well enough, you might actually race with actual NASCAR racers, because you know a couple of them actually are in the scene.
Yeah, I know. Dale Jr. He also is like I don't know if I forget if it's like co-owner or if it's like just like a seat on the board of directors for iRacing, but I know he's like actively like a part of iRacing.
I think he's owner.
I think he's part owner.
Let me see. No, he's executive director.
Executive director, okay.
Yeah, as part of the online company's management. Yeah.
Gotcha. I knew he had some role in the company. I just didn't remember which one. But yeah, that would be my future sim racing plans, is some iRacing stuffs, eventually the 24 hours of Daytona, and competing in some like other esports stuff, potentially either in ACC or in iRacing. Aoi,
What's up?
If you could get into sim racing, which series would you get into?
Sim racing. Like, what does that include exactly?
Or well, I guess racing in general. So,
Like, is that any kind of like car game? Is that like?
Yeah,
like,
if we're talking like racing, just any kind of racing game.
Like, does that include Gran Turismo and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I was into, what was it? Trying to remember the name of that game. Again, that was into for a bit.
Is it PlayStation, Xbox?
No,
Was it ACC?
I'm sure.
Corsa?
Yeah, Forza. Yeah, Forza. I used to be in the Forza.
Oh,
for a
Forza.
bit.
Oh, Forza.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be in the Forza for a bit, but I haven't played in a hot minute.
I would stick with Horizon. I would not even get the new Forza Motorsport.
Yeah, no, I have Horizon 5. I spent like over $100 on the DLC for that. So, yeah. But I like I definitely enjoy like some types of racing games. I'm not sure if I'll get like massively into the scene, but there are some types of racing games I enjoy. I consider checking out their ones as well.
I would get F1, but I probably wouldn't get the new one. Just because of all the stuff I've heard about the new one.
That's fair. Though I'm not really the biggest fan of one.
I have become a Logan Sargent fan. What is a kilometer? Rah!
What is a kilometer? Yeah.
This is the best meme to come out of the 24 hours of Le Mans.
Yeah. This pertains to the question.
Okay.
Is there any like right now I think you're running the Aston, right?
For like V-Track, yes.
Yes. What are you running for the other one?
For the TGT that I ran today,
Yeah,
that was the Mercedes AMG.
AMG. Gotcha. Is there any like in the future in your mind you want to try out any other like cars professionally, like manufacturers?
Ooh, actually, yes. I know that. I know that in iRacing for the Petite Le Mans earlier today that we did the Corvette, the GT3 Corvette that started racing. I think like last year or this year. I really liked it. ACC doesn't have the new Corvette, so I can't race the Corvette. If they do add it before AC Evo, I would love to drive the Corvette. If they don't, well, I'm kind of stuck.
Gotcha.
I'd love to try and give the BMW another shot because I did that before, like last season.
The Z4.
Not the Z, but the M4. Yeah, the M4 GT3. Yeah. A fan favorite of mine, coming from like a Gran Turismo background, the GTR.
The GTR.
The GTR.
Yeah.
And then because, you know, America Raw, they have the new Ford Mustang GT3 in there. I would love to actually try and like, because everyone's like, oh, you can't really turn in the Mustang, and the Mustang is, you know, it's not as like well rounded in terms of balance. But I would love to like try and like actually dedicate time to learning the Mustang and trying to push it to its limits.
Yeah, because that thing has some serious.
It's got some power.
It's got some serious power behind it.
It just does not like to turn.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Main reason why I'm asking is because, you know, if you didn't know about me, I'm a Porsche Audi fan.
Okay.
I was just seeing if and I kind of like the McLarens, but though they handle weird to me.
I've not tried those like the mid-engine cars yet. I haven't tried them yet. I kind of want to give them a shot, but at the same time, it's so different from what I'm used to driving.
I think you'd take a little bit to get used to it, but I think you'd be fine. Anyway, let's continue on.
Next question.
Next question, and then
next to me.
we'll hit up. Well, I'll hit you up with a mix-up for the group. Hit up like a mix-up question, the off-topic mix-up question.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not Finn.
So I'll give you the screenshot for that one, Soul.
See.
But what track?
Spanish subtitles coming in.
Yeah, right. What track would you like to get added to ACC? I've got two right off the top of my head.
Okay.
Road Atlanta and Daytona. Actually, three.
I agree with you.
Actually, three.
Yeah.
Sebring.
Sebring.
Yeah.
I agree with Daytona. Road Atlanta. I'm trying to think if there any other one I would like, but I think I generally agree with you. I don't think of any off the top of my head because I'm thinking of ones, but they're already in the game. Also, right now, my brain also is like default thinking like, oh, racetracks, Watkins Glen. I was like, wait, no, because
Watkins Glen.
because we spent like the other week talking about it.
Yeah. Well, like that's because that was the race that had happened in VTrack which in 2 weeks I got to go back for the TGT.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. There's a track in Germany. I don't know if they.
I know they've got the Nordschleife.
They have Tempelhof?
I don't believe so. No.
And then they obviously have the Nürburgring, right?
Yeah, they have the Nürburgring, both the GP layout and the Nordschleife.
And they also have the Sachsenring. Do they have the Oberschleifen? God, my German is terrible now. Oschersleben.
Where's that at? I don't think they do.
It's like I'll send you the course. I'll just snip it. Let me figure out where it is though. I can't remember where it's at.
Hoodie's saying the
exactly.
old Monza circuit.
Oh God. Yeah. My brain is like trying to figure out where it's at. It's it's like near Magdeburg.
Okay, yeah, no, they don't.
Magdeburg.
Yeah,
Magdeburg.
They
Sorry.
don't.
Not Maidenberg or Maddenberg. Those are two other cities in Germany.
We're getting lost in our sense of direction.
Yeah. There's also like one there's like one in like south like near near Stuttgart and on the border near Karlsruhe. That's also I remember one. It's like Hockenheimring.
Oh,
think,
yeah.
which-
No, I don't think they have that because I know they have. I want to say they've got Hungaroring. They've got the Nürburgring. I think that's
'Cause that one-
it.
Yeah, because that one has like a little nice little like backstretch in between after like turn 2.
Yeah.
That's really nice. And then it does like it has a lot of hard angles in the second half. Actually, no, there's like 2 hard angles, and then like it's a curve, and then another curve, and then 2 45s. Which it used to be like before there was like the Grand Prix circuit.
Mm.
It used to be like a mass. It's practically like almost like a giant like think of it like a curved knife.
Okay. Yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about.
And then they switched it up to be like now it's I'll put screenshots on in post, but like this is what it used to look like, and now it looks like this. This is one I'll do recrops whenever I'm done.
Okay. Yeah.
But I like the only reason why I know some German tracks is because I was actually because obviously I studied German and I had a couple of German friends who are really into. I have some Svens. Because God, I've seen them race iRace before back in the day, and God,
The definition of a Sven.
yeah. The one of
Thank
them
you,
was pretty
Ruby.
cool. Thanks, Ruby.
Thanks, Ruby. We love you.
The Korean GP circuit is nice, actually. Let me take a look at that one.
I haven't seen the Korean GP circuit.
Oh yeah, I actually kind of like that.
Would it work for GT3 cars though?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm trying to think.
Hey, Aoi.
Yeah.
If you had to design a racetrack, right, for like dragon racing, right?
Dragon racing.
Yes.
Racing.
Dragon
I
racing.
don't think they race on tracks. They just since they fly.
No. But I mean, like, you know what I mean by
like
that,
a
though,
3-dimensional track.
right? Yeah. Like a 3-dimensional track, like not like a traditional racetrack, but like a but like
Think like air, like plane racing, like you're racing in planes.
yeah, or like the drone racing league.
Yeah.
What would you throw in on it for like a track layout for like dragon racing?
Oh boy, that is a question. I would have it go like I feel like I would have it like go through like mountains.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking of something similar. Like think of like southern China, like the tall, skinny, like mountains that stick up.
And like lots of like kind of like tight, like narrow spaces, so you can like do like complex aerial maneuvers for it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like I'm kind of thinking like almost like of it in terms of like dragon race. I'm thinking like almost in terms of like aircraft.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking of. That's the closest thing I can think of to that. And I'm just like thinking like like aircraft flying for like particularly in like it happens in a lot of like sci-fi films where like spacecraft will like go for these really narrow spaces,
Yeah, like I think
Yeah.
it'd be similar to like some of the races like going back to Star Citizen, like there's a whole race in like there's a planet that's like a city planet called all nine, and then there's a section called all 19. It's actually outside of all 19. Anyway, and it's kind of similar like that, where it's like a bunch of what is not a skyscraper, like a city with a bunch of skyscrapers instead of just tall pencil mountains.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of like tight turns and stuff like that. And then in Microtech, in that race, you have yourself going through like a hole. Like there's a building with like a hole in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You do it's oh God, what's it called? It's not Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake is before that.
Saul's trying to remember the corner names.
But this, yeah. But if you really want to get into, I always recommend people if you're getting into like Star Citizen racing, there's a channel called Black Maze that does some pretty good racing. Elite Dangerous racing scene needs to get a better look though, because we can only do dirt canyons in that really.
What is Star Citizen racing like?
Very, very fun, but very hard at times. Mainly because, especially if you're playing like an actual sponsored race. I haven't done any. I'm not good enough to make any heats, which is a heat is like the prelims. For races qualifiers, like right, you have to like if you win a heat, you get access to like the final race or something like that, if I remember correctly. But there's like but those whole like track practice time trial modes, and then I've done it with a couple other people, at most 6 people in one race. The main problem with Star Citizen, at least I've run into, is so right now you can race in almost anything, but I'm racing in an Aegis Titan, which isn't the fastest thing. The Titan is like a giant Dorito.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a swept back, like arched, like triangle, and so it has a lot of drag. So my problem right now is revolving around dealing with the handling, but there's a thing called the P50, I think is the most popular one right now, which is like it's like a pencil. It's almost like a pencil. It's like you're sitting on top of a rocket. It's small too. It's like the size of like a truck.
Same.
But it's like when you're going against those guys, it's so hard to keep up. I can't tell you how many times though I've done a corner with one of them and we're following the same line, and I've smacked that since they're small. I smack into them and just launch them Mach 10 into the ground.
Just smack
awesome.
that.
Which right now there's latency. There's some latency issues, but there's like you can get away sometimes. I've seen in some races I've watched, especially like Osasha's. Is a really good racer in the scene right now. And like some of their practice partners, when they're in a race, they practice the same line. And since these guys are so small and the latency on the server is kind of like iffy, they can technically be in the same spot in the server, but not collide because of the latency. Like you literally will be like if the latency was caught up, they would be literally inside each other.
Yes,
And
latency tax.
Yeah, and it has caused some crash outs when the server cuts up, and then sometimes like the entire race can be decided on who got the millisecond boost at the beginning of the race. There's literally one race that was decided within like a hundredth of a second.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the Microtech race or if it was like the L Gate race, but it was crazy.
All right, I got a question for y'all.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna pop it up.
Oh boy.
For the podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
A very important question.
All right.
The fate of humanity rests on this question. Like your answer.
Okay, we're gonna answer this wrong.
Yeah, totally wrong.
Cookies or waffles?
Wait.
Oh, goodness.
What?
Cookies or waffles?
I'm sorry. I can't answer this question just because it feels wrong for me. It feels wrong for me to choose between a breakfast item and a nice dessert.
I feel like this is a trap. So I'm gonna
trap.
I'm going to raise you. I'm gonna raise you
trap.
biscuits.
Biscuit.
Yes, there we go. That's fair. That's fair.
I raise you biscuits.
I'll take that one.
You know what? I'll raise you
These
one.
are biscuits.
I'll raise you one even better. Blueberry pancakes.
I'll raise you one even further. Do you like French toast?
Oh my God. I hate the fact that I know what you were going for, and as soon as you said it, it popped into my mind.
Yeah, but now you have the song stuck in your head.
And now I have the
Oh
song
my
stuck in my head.
god. It's a song? What?
Yeah,
Oh, it's like from like mid 2000s.
do you not remember that?
I might remember it if I like actually heard it, but
Do you? Wait,
Do you
actually, I'm
like
forgetting,
waffles? Yeah, I like
Do you
waffles.
like waffles? Do you like?
oh.
I don't remember the lyrics that
Yeah.
well.
I wonder if
Because it's
Empiath
been
remembers that.
Hey, empanada.
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 He may be asleep.
1 second. Let's see.
Empanada. I know he's got work in the morning. He may have actually passed out.
Oh, it's. Do you like waffles? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
like
like
waffles. We
waffles.
like waffles. Do you like pancakes?
Oh.
Yeah, we like
like
pancakes. Do you like French
Do you
toast?
like
Yeah, we
French
like
toast?
French
Yeah, we like
toast.
French toast.
Do. Can't wait to get a mouthful.
Waffles, and then it just continues.
I guess actually I don't think I've heard that song now I think about it.
It's from like the ASDVA era of YouTube, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's also on like the early like Flipnote Hatna days.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like you guys. If I say I like trains, does that do anything to you? I used to listen to that song so much as a kid, but I think out of all of us, you're the oldest here, Kaito. So,
I think so, because Kaibro is younger than me by 2.5 years.
and I think I'm also younger than you by 2.5 years.
So that's what, 25 for you?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm younger than.
Okay. Yeah, because
I'm not
Kaibro's
quite
25.
25 yet.
Yeah, Kaibro's 25 I'm
I still have
28
some years
as of
You're
today.
28.
Yeah, I'm 28
Which-
as of today.
Old.
I have 2 more
Point in
years.
left.
I have 2 more years until I can be called an old man.
Yeah, and then I don't know. There's gray hairs I see.
What gray hairs? I've got. Do you see my hair right now?
Oh.
It is all like brown and maybe some streaks of orange. There is no
I
gray
don't know.
hair.
I think the stress of the Le Mans.
Bob.
Here I am thinking he's
Ugh.
asleep. Nope, he's just
Yeah.
waiting for the opportunity to call me bald.
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 Which
My
I hope I don't
eyes.
go bald.
So
That's good
Empiath
for
never
me.
answered the question.
Yeah, yeah. What do you? Hey,
Impalada.
it's empanada.
Don't even call me that.
Oh my god.
New nickname
Empanada.
acquired.
Cookies or waffles?
I'm not answering that stupid question.
Hey, wait. I got another question we can ask. I'm stealing this from another podcast.
Oh God! All right.
Unlimited bacon or no games? Well, unlimited games. Unlimited.
Unlimited
But no
games or unlimited bacon.
No. It's unlimited bacon or no games. Or unlimited games
Alright, you mean
or
no
and no
bacon.
games.
Okay, so unlimited bacon and no games, or unlimited games and no bacon.
No.
No?
No. It's unlimited. I ruined the question because I messed up the first time. Unlimited bacon, but no games.
Uh-huh.
Or unlimited games. Unlimited, but no games.
But no games.
But no games.
Wait. a
What?
second.
I see no one else watches Chuckle Sandwich here.
I'm so confused on the wording of that.
Like you don't,
Oh, so
you don't
wait.
own the
wait.
games, but you have unlimited access.
Oh, wait, okay, sorry. I don't think you guys are hearing me right because I thought it was Crystal, but it's unlimited bacon, but no games. But games, unlimited games, but no games.
I'm with Hoodie on this one. My brain is starting to like Kaito.exe has stopped working and must reboot.
I'm surprised you guys haven't saw this.
Did you just put a curse on me?
I honestly
So,
couldn't answer that one. I could not.
I'm going with the third option.
Gotcha.
I'm going with option 3.
Yeah, it's from the it's I think one of the first episodes of Chuckle Sandwich. They had like an AMA thing, and someone asked that, and it completely brain crapped Slat and Nevison, because those are the two YouTubers that run it.
Hmm.
And I think Charlie Slimesicle, but now he's not on the show anymore. But and then there's just been, it's such a ridiculous question, they just ask every guest it. But yeah. Anyway, next
Only the
question.
fourth option.
Next question. Next meme. Wrong show. Wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready.
Stall for time.
So I'm going to be hiding now in the future of edits. Random things. Maybe a goose, maybe something. If you look, say in the comments the timestamp of where it is, and you'll get a point. This week, it's going to be a goose with a knife.
Goose with a knife.
Yes, because I have that PNG saved because I use it in my D&D sessions. And it totally did not almost kill an entire party.
Wait, what?
They're all level 1. The goose does a 1d6 plus 2 damage. It has an AC of 12, and it's a rogue. They tried to pet the goose. They failed the animal handling. So the wizard who was petting the ghost, or the ranger was petting the ghost, got bit, tried to attack it, missed. The goose saw it was hostile, attacked with the knife, killed the ranger. Then the sorcerer tried to help, cast a magic, but failed doing the magic. The goose, but also approached the goose too in a hostile manner, got struck down by and then proceeded. And I told them, "All right, guys, if you guys don't stop this goose now, it's just gonna get stronger." And so that was enough encouragement for the fighter to get involved and got knocked down because he missed his strike. So the goose attacked him and almost killed him. And then the goose was running away. And then the monk tried to do something about it, got injured
Oh my god.
doing it, and almost died. And then the goose ran away. And so we had 2 party members down, 2 party members with 1 or 2 HP left, and 1 party member was just like, what the hell just happened?
I'd be that one party member that's like, what is going on right now?
And the goose slowly got stronger throughout the entirety of the 5-year campaign.
Oh my god.
And it did get 2 more players. It did down 2 more players over the course of the campaign, mainly because at one point they tried to do there's a spell that they polymorphed something into another goose next to the goose.
Oh no.
And the thing, and then I used the goose became a entity, so I was just like, you know what? For funsies, I'm gonna roll. If it rolls this, it stays a goose and joins the other goose, and it's mayhem. And you can guess what probably happened. So there was 2 geese at that point.
It was 2
So-
geese. Geese are terrifying, man. Geese are.
They're not that bad. We get a lot of geese over here.
What do you mean, not that bad?
They're just annoying. You just gotta yell at them and they run away from you. You gotta speak like an angry
Angry German.
no, oh god, no. I'm not gonna be no, I was just like, you gotta speak angrily at them. Like angry southerners, like because we have a big geese problem down over here.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
How are we looking at this?
Alright.
I have it.
Oh, what's up?
I'm passing out.
All right.
Oh.
Passing out.
He's tapping
See you
out.
later. He's tapping out.
He's tapping out.
I need to go.
Sorry,
Nice.
I'm DMs right now, so I wasn't paying
I'm
too
passing
much
Oh
attention.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Leave.
Wow.
Bye, MP.
Okay,
Bye,
good
TMP.
night.
Bye, MP.
All right.
All right. Now I gotta
Oh.
resize y'all because y'all are massive.
We're massive. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, now we're massive. Yeah.
Yeah. There. There.
And
How's
then
that?
rotate us over here. Which I'm so small over here.
So
like-
always just big.
Yeah, I usually run individual so I can size everyone just to the right size.
I should, but like a lot of times I'm just scrambling because I'm horrible at planning stuff.
I guess that's like when I do call apps and stuff like that with new people, I usually have like 10 to 20 minutes before we actually go live, figure out all the kinks.
Yeah.
promise to do another I'm gonna do like 2 fast collabs this month.
I know you've been collabing a lot with Ein.
Yeah, we've just mainly been. I got back into Monster Hunter, and with Ein's help, I've actually finished all of the base game and Iceborne now, and I'm now in post content.
Nice.
And I've just really been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the Monster Hunter franchise so much. I'm making an entirely bi-monthly campaign, D&D campaign about Monster Hunter because some mad lad made all the monster mons into a bestiary and converted into D&D 5th edition.
Oh, that sounds incredible, actually.
Yeah. And it's also an interactive like index and book and stuff like that. So it's actually really nice. But yeah, no, that and then Helldivers, obviously.
Oh yeah, Helldivers.
But I would like
Helldivers.
I have not played it in forever.
Oh, you should. It's a lot more fun now, in my opinion, because a lot of the weapons got buffed and the enemies got nerfed. Though at higher difficulties, it's still oppressive.
Okay, I'll have to jump back into it at some point.
Yeah, no, totally. I know at least I'll be willing to join. I think I could probably rope Ein into it, and then maybe Aoi might join us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have it installed. I played it like a few weeks ago, but it's been a little bit.
Four stack
I
it.
haven't had anyone to play with in a few weeks.
4 stack it.
Hey, just like I always tell people, if you want to play a game with me, just at me, and I'll usually. My whole concept of playing games with people now is if whoever wants to play a game with me, just let me know, and we can put it together a time.
No, I've also been pretty busy. That's another reason why.
Yeah, I feel
that's
that.
why scheduling is so important.
I feel that.
Like the person I play Phasma with a lot, usually they've been they're very busy, and so we have to like schedule a certain time to play.
Oh gosh. Dude,
which is usually Friday.
Literally, what I've been doing with the podcast is like I have to have like I have a Google Calendars just for like the podcast of like who's coming on what week.
Which any hint on the next guest?
Yes, I do have a hint on the next guest. It is a couple of peeps from Project GQ Racing.
I thought you were about to say Project Mirai.
Oh my God, no! We're not bringing back Project Mirai.
But yeah, no, excited for that. But anyway, we stalled for you enough.
Yes, I do have the next question up. I do have it up. And you can't read half of it, but don't worry.
Who else do you want to get on the podcast?
Yeah, who else do I want to get on the podcast? I'll let you answer first. Is there anyone y'all want to see on the podcast?
I'm trying to think of. Well, I don't know if there's anyone particular. I was thinking more people in the field, but I haven't. I'm currently doing my research in the iRacing community, so you know me. I'm playing catch up. So like
that's literally been me with the racing VTuber community.
So like, though I do want to see more of like the Mirai people. Obviously, I really enjoyed. Jordan was very like at the beginning was like, oh, I'm sorry, I stopped talking. They were literally like fine. Like I actually really enjoyed Jordan's comment like discussions with you. So I think having Jordan back would be one of my things I'd ask. Very entertaining, but also just the Mirai people in general, pretty fun. Ruby was like great as well. But like I just generally, I think you should try to branch. Like at least this is my generic, not knowing too much about the community. Like I think you should start to get get many as like different people in the community in the thing to cast a wide net to like get the entire. Because like trying to get like more people in the community, get more voices out there, and then like spread more of the love in the community.
Oh yeah,
because you know, because like I know like when like I'll give you an example like when I was like I know that like to give you an example, the Dwarf Fort community is really like that sometimes, and it's just like that's part of the reasons why I love the Dwarf Fort community is because a lot of the streamers and stuff like that and that are really like, oh, let's give the love to these people who are also playing the game we love, or doing the thing we love. So. That's my generic answer, and then outside of that, I think you should. It's mainly racing related, so I can't really like. You could maybe have occasional specials with like people like us, the non-racing, non-racers,
the non-racing VTubers,
and then have I think you could just you could get rid of we could make an animation where like the all falls off and it's just it's VTuber rundown and just do generic VTuber podcast where we just
Yeah.
talk about generic like VTuber things as well, or like just gaming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
By the way, I've been standing up this whole time if you guys were wondering, because it's 90 degrees in this room.
Jeez, man.
The way my AC unit works is my room is the last in the cycle.
Oh no.
So, and then, which means the foyer of the upstairs, which includes the stairs leading downstairs, is before my room. It sucks up a lot of the AC.
Oh gosh, I hate that.
But anyway, Aoi, anyone, what do you think about the question? Like, anyone you think of?
I mean, I don't know too much.
And it doesn't even have to be like a racing VTuber, because it's just who do you want to get on the podcast?
Joey Logano.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Logano on here. And then we can just roast him.
No.
No, actually, he would actually roast us.
Yeah, I was about to say he would
Probably.
roast us for being anime characters on the internet.
I don't know. I guess like I'm trying to think. Like it'd be cool, I guess, to have maybe some other people from Gale Force on here.
Okay.
You know, if they're up for it.
I know.
I think they would.
I tried to talk
Yeah.
Cruzy into starting a Gale Force podcast, and
Oh, but Cruzy's so busy.
I know it's just scheduling stuff, because it was like I was trying to talk to like Cruzy and Annie about it way back when, like 2 or 3 years ago.
The two busiest people of Guild Wars.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I think I agree with Aoi though. Like having more Gale Force members on occasionally. That way you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to piggyback here. Yeah, I would think that would also, because a lot of the Gale Force members have great chemistry and bounce off each other pretty well. So.
Yeah. I mean, I could but my partner on here, but like, she's a member of Gale Force, but she almost never interacts in the Gale Force community.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
Kiza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss Kiza. I haven't talked to Kiza in forever.
Yeah, she's my partner, so I talk to her all the time.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
Glasses Gang.
Glasses.
Glasses Gang, because she has a toggle for glasses.
I think Cruzy could be able to get on. It's just you just have to really schedule the date for them. You have to schedule in advance. Give you an example, me, you all know that me and Cruzy are actually IRL friends.
Yes.
Known the bastard for 20 years at this point. We've this is not saying anything bad about them. We're just both busy people. We'll actually hang out IRL for the first time maybe next Tuesday in like a year. That's just how busy that they are. But as long as you schedule it, it's usually will go fine.
Yeah, I know, because like Cruzy's just busy.
Yeah, but I know if you have them on the podcast, I know they'll be able to keep up commentary for the entire time because they're a certified yapper.
Yeah, they certainly are.
They are the yapper in Gale Force.
Yeah, they're the yapper, and I know Annie would also.
I think Ein too.
Also, yeah. I think I would be great. Which the jerk is playing Phasmophobia without me right now.
He's actually playing Phasmophobia right now.
Yeah, he's playing with the person I play with all the time.
Oh wow. Okay, I see
Yeah.
how it is. Didn't want to join for the birthday Phasmo collab, but
He just got off walk.
no.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, no, he works till like
He
10,
works till
11
like
o'clock.
super late on his work
But
days.
Yeah, but I don't think he closes. I think because where he works, they technically don't close.
He has like
but-
the third shift,
Yeah,
but not
Which-
not overnight, but like third shift.
yeah. Which I'm looking into jobs around where I'm at, and one of them is like the post office. It's like 8 o'clock to 4 a.m.
Oh gee, like 8 at night?
Yeah, 8 at night to 4 a.m.
Oh wow.
or something like that. But it's like sorting mail
Oh, that's not too bad.
now.
I mean,
But
unless
it's
like it's
also-
super heavy.
Oh, my last job I was doing around 200 to 500 pounds of concrete a day.
Oh yeah, then that's nothing.
Yeah, which I'm also working out. Which I need to get back on the grind set.
I need to get back into working out, into the grind.
Yeah, let's say as long as you do it, like if you do it for like an hour a day and just like and then start there and then it will become a habit and you just keep doing it without thinking.
I feel like the sim racing has become a workout for me. So like the force feedback from the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Especially if I accidentally forget to check my force feedback settings and I leave it like 100 and just the wheel wants to just be as stiff as possible. I'm like, no.
Hey, that's might be me soon because I'm buying a beater car.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't
no,
know what-
I've got a funny story about that actually.
Okay.
So, Empiath, Empanada had an old Pontiac Grand Prix.
Ooh.
Bought the car. It worked fine when he went over and looked at the car. The second he bought the car and like was driving it home, had to get a whole new oil pan.
Oh goodness, what happened?
It started smoking.
Oh God.
Literally, as he's like pulling into the driveway, I'm seeing this thing leaking oil and like smoking from the hood, and I'm like, I don't think your car is supposed to do that.
My first call was almost a really interesting call, but we didn't buy it because the guy hiked the insurance on it was going to be terrible.
Oh, yeah.
because it was a salvage title.
Mm.
But my uncle rebuilt used to own an auto shop. He rebuilds and stuff like that, cars for a living. Or used to. Now he does the same thing, but like less of the rebuild, more of like just detail work.
Right.
But it was a 1985 BMW M5 E75, E375, something like that. I can't remember. Something like it was almost like it was a salvage title, and what happened to it is I think something happened to I don't know what exactly happened to it, but I think it got into a wreck where they had to replace the right side interior.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming it got blindside on the right side because it was missing the back right seat and the front right seat.
Yeah, that sounds like that would be the
But
cause.
but they had like new ones and stuff like that. But it was a beauty. It ran nice. It was my idea for like a call is I would like to get like I started learning actual like automotive stuff when I was working at my old job.
Mm.
But I'd like to be able to work on the car I get, and so that way if I ever break down, you can just pop on a gasket, be done with it, or something like that. Much probably figure it out and just get to the place where I can go get it fixed. And this car was actually like it's just really nice. Though I'm happy we didn't buy it because one, we ended up looking at parts for it after at least $1,000 a part.
Yeah, BMW parts are expensive.
1905?
Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, nope, yeah.
This guy, and it was but it was a beauty, and I'm kind of upset I didn't get because I'm really big into rally car,
Mm.
and like this, though I really want an Audi. Be straight with you, I want an old Audi Quattro, but like this car, I could easily tune up, Which I saw a couple of these when I went to. I think you would have to go to Germany at some time, Kaito.
Yeah, I'd love to go.
Because I think you would love the BMW museum in Munich. It literally has it's like call porn, the entire place.
Yeah, no, I want to go to that. There's a few stops I want to go if I am able to go to Germany. I mean, obviously, I'd love to go for the 24-hour at the Nürburgring Nordschleife.
Oh yeah, that would be so great. And I'm zooming out on the map.
That's okay. I'm gonna finish up. While you're looking for that, with my brother's first car, that Pontiac.
Yeah.
What made it even worse was that a couple months later, the power steering went out on it.
Dang.
And
oh god,
I had to go there one night. I had to go and like get our mom to get his butt from work because he had passed out from he was like right on the early stage of heat stroke.
Oh,
And guess who had to drive his death trap of a car?
you.
Yeah.
Power steering is so nice.
You don't realize how nice power steering is until you have to drive without it.
Yeah.
That when you first start to try to turn the car without power steering, it's so bad. I don't know how they used to do it. I don't know.
Like I remember it was a Willys Jeep, I think. That's so hard. Like old 1945 era Willys Jeep. There was like a reenactment, and man, that son, I could barely turn that. Like we were going like 5 miles per hour, and I could barely turn the thing.
I will say when I started going faster, I felt better about turning, but
Yeah,
I
I think that's also the momentum or whatever is so full.
right.
But anyway, yeah. Next question.
Oh, I don't think I never gave my answer though.
Oh yeah. What is your question? Yeah. Why don't you answer your own questions, your host? Yeah. Why did you start?
Wow. Yeah. I'm failing as a host because I'm having all of my guests answer the questions that are meant for me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than the Gale Force peeps, because I know Ein would be cool with it. Like Ein, Cruzy, and Annie would be amazing to have on the podcast. Actually, it kind of goes back to your point, Soul. I would have a lot more of the Mirai peeps. I'd love to get Lithium Fox on the podcast. Because they do a lot of stuff. I know that at one point they were trying to get iRacing to work on Linux.
Oh.
So that would be interesting to hear about.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Reska, which Reska's been in the racing VTuber scene since like forever. So like that's like racing VTuber 101 with Professor Reska Kyoso.
Reska. Which I've heard I've seen a lot about Reska on they've been around the block.
Yeah, Reska's been around the block. The number one, this is a long shot, okay? The number one biggest, long shot guest I would love to have on the podcast at some point, Kiri Kilovolt.
Ooh, that would be good, though.
Yeah, Kiri Kilovolt from Globey would be insane.
Hey, someone clip this. We're sending it.
You say someone clip this. I'm kind of worried you'd be the one to clip it and send it over to her.
1 second.
Oh God! Don't actually do it.
I knew the instant that you said that it was getting clipped.
Yeah, as soon as I said Kiri Kilovolt, it was gonna get clipped.
Yeah.
You know what? If I had a birthday wish to come true, I would want Kiri Kilovolt on the podcast. That would be the birthday wish.
1 second, guys. I'm just.
Oh God! Yes, he actually.
I'm gonna make your birthday wish come true.
God, no! I'm so embarrassed. I'm actually genuinely embarrassed. But Kiri's awesome. Kiri's because you see more indie sim racing VTubers and racing VTubers that are more on the indie scene. And as far as I know of, Kiri's the only one that's part of a corpo. So it would be kind of cool to see how that maybe if how that helped increase her chances of getting with Globey. Because it's something unique, but also just because Kiri's fun to I've watched a lot of Kiri's shorts and videos, and I've seen a lot of their streams, including Star Sprint, and they're just genuinely fun. Y'all have gone silent. Y'all are making me worried. The shoe is now on the other foot.
Sorry, I had a deafen there to make sure.
Last episode, it was Jordan that's you're being quiet. I'm getting nervous. Now it's the other way around. Now y'all are getting quiet, and I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, sorry, I had a deafen to make sure I got the audio section right.
Oh, you did not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Would
god.
love to have you.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Love to have you. Please message me on Twitter. No, on
Or
Twitch.
Blue Sky. Or Blue Sky.
On Blue Sky / Twitter.
Jesus Christ.
Save clip.
Oh my god.
Copy. And then I'll send that out on another day.
You've got it saved for a day, for a rainy day.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you
Oh my god.
just so you know it exists. So you think I'm not bluffing.
Knowing you for this long, I know you're not bluffing.
And yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. All right, there you go. We'll
Putting
see.
it into my calendar.
Kiri
at a random
Kilovolt,
date.
soon TM.
They block me instantly. Who's this guy?
Yeah, I immediately get blocked. Who's this guy?
Who the fuck is this guy? But oh, wait a second. Oh, off topic. You know what today is?
No, what?
The 70th anniversary of Godzilla.
Really?
Yeah, the Godzilla official channel just released a 33-minute anniversary video,
Oh, like just now?
like 5 hours ago, which almost was at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, so then probably the 20th in Japan.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They're like behind me. They're
Like
behind.
ahead, yeah.
They're ahead of like I think 12 hours or something like that.
Yeah, they're like almost a half a day ahead, so.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the 20th is the anniversary of the Godzilla, which is pretty. I'm a Godzilla fan, but
That's actually
Anyway.
insane. The fact that I'm literally like my birthday is the day before the anniversary of Godzilla.
yeah, it could be a sign.
Could be a sign that I'm destined to become Gojira.
Or cause the creation of Godzilla and doom humanity. Hey, you're only looking at it positive light for yourself. It could be negative.
Yeah, you got to be realistic about these things, right?
You got to be realistic. It's
Yeah.
more realistic. You cause the downfall of humanity instead of be the downfall of humanity.
Oh god. All right. Next question.
Next question.
I actually have these next ones saved up, so I just need to pull them up.
How many do we have left?
2 more.
2 more. Gotcha.
2 more.
God.
And it's cut off in the middle again.
Wonderful. I'm asking because I'm dying of heat stroke.
Yeah, no.
joking.
2 more, and then we're done, and then we can call
Yeah.
it a special.
I'd
Yeah.
say like I think I might have to go sleep soon.
Yeah, we just got 2 more. All right. If you could go to just one IRL racing event, where would you go? I guess I'll answer
You know-
first.
Actually, yeah, you
Or
answer
do you?
first.
I was.
No, you answer first.
Okay. All right.
You
All
answer
right.
first. This time you're not getting out of this one.
All right. All right. If I had to go to only one, and it was only one that I could ever go to, this is gonna sound cliche, but the 24 hours of Le Mans.
That is fair. I agree with you, but my answer is different.
Okay.
Mainly because this is surprising. Because I'm more of a NASCAR fan,
Mm-hmm.
and surprisingly not, I've never been to Daytona 500,
I've never been either.
and that's why I would want to go for the 500.
Hey yo,
Daytona 500.
if you manage to get like 2 tickets, let me know.
Hey, yeah, no, we'll be a road trip.
Yeah, man. It's like Daytona International is like 5 hours away from my house, so.
It's like 18 for me.
So, like,
I'm
we
the furthest away.
Yeah, you're on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
I'm not the other side of the world, but I'm on the other side of the country.
Oh yeah.
Which is
You're over
it feels like the other
West
side of the
Coast.
world to me.
Yeah.
We had to drive across there, but anyway, Aoi, what about you? What track do you or race would you want to go see live? If you've never been
I don't know races very well.
to races? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when it comes to racing, I kind of more like street racing, honestly.
Oh, I gotcha.
okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of more of a street racing fan. Like, I want to watch some Initial D at some point because I heard it's really a really good street racing series.
Initial D.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess any race would be cool. Like any kind of major race. Made Daytona would be cool.
I wonder.
But,
Yeah.
I wonder if Aoi, you would be interested in Formula Drift.
Oh,
I do like drifting.
See, and that's why
Formula
I'm
Drift.
thinking maybe you would like Formula Drift a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think you would probably enjoy it. It's very entertaining to watch. Also, I can always just recommend freaking Talladega is always a blast to watch.
Oh god, Talladega's
Yeah.
Talladega is all it goes one of two ways. And like 99.9% of the time it's the one way, which is
Yeah.
insane.
It's almost like I was crazy that I called the big one too this year.
You literally called it like on that
Yeah.
lap. You were like, "Oh, it's gonna happen," and then the next thing we know, there it is.
Yeah, who was the one who bumped into Joey Logano? Because we thought Joey Logano caused it, but there was the guy behind him.
It was because Logano got into Keselowski,
Yeah,
which
and Kowalski went into Cindric, I think. Right?
yes, Keselowski went into Cindric, and
Yeah.
that's what caused Cindric to go around. Who was behind the 22?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
will admit.
I don't think it was the 14. It might have been, but I don't think it was. I know it was a Ford. I don't remember. I honestly can't remember now.
I wish you could do the lap by lap positions.
I know.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, that's just lap results.
You should be
Yeah.
able to see like it should be on like their Twitter, like the NASCAR Twitter. Like they should have a clip of it, I would imagine.
Ow. I just found the clip.
Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, I think Aoi would like Formula Drift a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to elaborate a little bit on why I say Le Mans. Obviously, Le Mans is Le Mans. It's the biggest endurance race of the year. Aside from like IMSA's 24-hour, like Rolex 24 at Daytona.
Burton.
Burton. Okay. Yeah.
Burton caused it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Burton caused it. In the 21.
The 20. Yeah. Okay.
Because he surges forward and pulls back, which hits Logano and hits thing.
Keselowski, which
Yeah, Kowalski, which hits Cindric, and then thank God Stenhouse just gunned it out of there.
yeah, Ricky Spinhouse.
Anyway, but yeah, no.
But
yeah, no. Talladega. If you haven't been to a Talladega race, recommend anybody go see a Talladega race. It's also a great. It's just it's a rich history on the track too.
the Talladega curse.
Ah, God.
Yeah.
I'm sad we didn't get one. Although I'm happy we didn't get one. No one turned over a whatchamacallit.
Yeah,
but
the blowover.
the blowover. That's what it is. But it's usually not Talladega with at least one of those.
Yeah, I was surprised. I think honestly, the little cloth thing that they added to the inside of the roof flap, I think that actually solved the problem with the next gen blowovers.
We'll see. We need to see more races.
Yeah, we need to see more races with it, but I genuinely think that might have helped keep it from blowing over.
But yeah.
But I was gonna let Aoi know that like the reason I chose like Le Mans, other than it being the biggest endurance race, there's a lot of stuff you can do during the race because they treat it as a festival.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like an entire like day fest. It's great.
Yeah, it's like all day, all night festival with like live music. There's like a Ferris wheel that they bring out every year near the track.
There's a lot of amenities.
Yeah. Kind of imagine like how they describe like the background for like Forza Horizon with like the Horizon Festival, except it's just for that one race.
Yeah, you know, just random thought in my brain, but like when I thought like the Ferris wheel and like the racing festival thing, like my brain just went to like that one because I'm kind of a roller coaster nerd, right?
Mm.
My brain went to this like one, I forget what it's called. It's like a Formula One based roller coaster, and it goes like up to 250 miles an hour.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. I don't remember the name, but I know which coaster you're talking about.
And then there's also that one in Europe that's kind of similar to there's like a couple coasters in America. There's King the Ka. It's similar to King the Ka, but I forgot what the one in Europe's called, but that's also kind of a racing based one.
You know they have a Formula One karting experience now, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds neat.
I know they have it over in like Europe and like Britain, but I don't know if they have any over here. But it's literally like they have the go-kart styled like Formula One, and it's got like the like a touchscreen like MFD page that like you can like like the steering wheel is also kind of like mimicking a Formula One steering wheel where you like enable DRS and it does like like if there's a full course yellow, it automatically has like a speed limiter.
Ooh,
that's interesting.
I think I've seen a little bit of that, but
yeah. It's really interesting.
oh, I did not realize. Sorry, I was checking the schools for the day because I'm a Gators fan. I was seeing what the score was. Spoiler alert! It's 20. It was like what? 20 to 48. Florida won. So thank God because we're going against Kentucky.
Wait,
but
college
football,
like football or something?
College football.
Which don't get me started on college football right now because Alabama lost to Tennessee.
Hi. When I was into college football, I was a big Florida State Georgia fan.
Oh, Florida State. Oh.
I said was.
Georgia's respectable. Florida State. Oh.
I said was. I'm not in college football anymore.
Hey, both my cousins graduate Florida State.
It's okay.
I have a Sentinel shirt.
It's okay. I have friends that when I was a Seminoles fan, when they graduated from high school, they went to Florida. So
yeah, not to put my cousin on blast here, but he wanted to go to Florida, but he got denied.
I used to be a really big Kansas State fan since I went to college there. And Kansas State is like a football team that can either be like either mid or really good. It just kind of depends.
Yeah,
I didn't know this until like last week, but apparently there's like an iRacing NASCAR Collegiate series.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that existed until like literally last week.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get a little bit more steam too now because I think a lot of things got more steam after COVID.
Yes, especially since I think since the iRacing Coca-Cola series is they had their season finale. It allows the collegiate series to kind of just go on without being under the shadow of the main series.
Yeah, I think so as well. But I think just on the up and up, I think there's a slow growth.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how like growth wise for series and stuff. Growth in general is something that enamors me because I'm not really sure. Like sometimes things just get really popular for stupid reasons, and then some people try really hard to get things to grow, and then nothing works. You know?
It's just one of those things.
Yeah. Anyway, next, and I'm assuming the final question.
Yeah, final question.
I'm trying to keep us on track here.
And this one fit in the box again.
Whoa.
Wow.
Keeping on track on a racing stream.
I know, right?
Favorite This is easy for me.
This is easy for Soul.
You know which one it is.
I know which one.
Say it out loud. What is it, Kaito?
It's NASCAR, isn't it?
It's NASCAR. Yeah, it's NASCAR. No, actually, rally car. No. No, I'm joking.
I was about to say we're gonna get debated, and he's gonna say like rallycross.
Yeah, though I do like watching Rallycross. Could not tell you any drivers' names. I just watch it and be like, oh my god, because it's so entertaining.
Yes.
But NASCAR, obviously, I grew up. If it hasn't made apparent, I'm from the South, and NASCAR is part of our bread and butter down here.
Oh,
So.
like literally same because when you like for me it was like went to when I was younger, I'd have to like go to church, and then as soon as you got back home, it was turn on the TV, NASCAR is on.
Yeah, like especially with me because my dad used to work for Rent-A-Center and then Aaron's, which both had NASCAR cars. Racing teams.
Didn't Aaron's also do like the Aaron's 499?
Yeah, and then my dad's went into finance, and then he works for One Main Financial now, because the company he bought out One Main when when they were going bankrupt, and got their racing team, which included Chase Elliott. And I tell this story all the time. I have on my desk a signed thing from Elliott, and from the race day he wrote his controversial win, I think back in 2015 at Talladega on his birthday.
Yeah.
I think that's right. I could be. I suck with names, but I'm pretty sure it's Elliott. I knew it was Elliott.
Yeah.
But I also have a shirt as well signed somewhere in my closet as well. But and we were on the back strip of thing because my dad won some type of prize or something like that, which I think. But yeah, no. So my dad has been we used to go to Talladega all the time. I remember going to Talladega a couple times, and we hanged out with the CEO of Rent-A-Center a couple times in his RV, and it was just crazy. And so I grew up around loving NASCAR. My only upset is I didn't get to meet Dale Jr. because he was at a couple of them, and we just missed them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I grew up watching NASCAR, and then I've also got my love of NASCAR reinvigorated after watching a couple documentaries on it, because I kind of stopped watching in college because I was too busy, and then COVID hit, and I was right after COVID, I was oh, I was just I just got this random recommended on YouTube. YouTube algorithm W, a rare YouTube algorithm W, got recommended me this video about the art of the curse of Talladega.
Oh yeah, well, Talladega is the most feared track in NASCAR.
Yeah, and that led me to watching his video on the Art of Revenge and all the other NASCAR videos. And I was like, I really miss NASCAR. I mean, you really miss NASCAR. And made me start watching it. And so now I watch at least 2 NASCAR races, which, if you can guess, Talladega.
Yeah.
Which I should really go live because it's only 2 hours away from my house. So 2 or 3 hours. So I'm right next to a super speedway.
The only NASCAR race I've been to IRL was the Talladega race, and that's also the same distance as from my house as Daytona is 5 hours.
So you're right in the middle between the two?
I'm right in the middle between the two. Actually 3. You know why?
Yeah.
You know what other track? You know what other track is about 5 miles away from my house? 5 miles? 5 hours.
5 miles? Yeah, 5 miles.
Yeah. 5 miles. You know what other track is 5 hours away from my house?
Which one?
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I'm smack in the middle of all 3 tracks.
Yeah, you got lots of options for.
Warning, you've just doxed yourself by translocating. You gave 3 points to go off.
Yeah, you gave 3 NASCAR.
They could just trace it back, do the lines, which is 5 miles away.
Yeah, they're gonna find the middle point between all of them.
I mean, they may be able to find the city, but they'll never find the exact address. It's fine.
Also, it's something probably over 2,000 points at that distance.
I was about to say, there's also that. Because you can have a point in multiple different areas.
Yeah. Anyway, You know what? We're going backwards since I answered my question first. And the Aoi, do you have a favorite racing series?
Fictional or real?
Fictional or real?
Oh, fictional or real? I mean, I I can not really thinking of one. Uh, like it. Do we mean series like in term? I'm screw it, I'll just say Speed Racer. 'Cause
I
that's
was
the
about
first
to
thing that-
say if
That's the first thing that comes to my mind.
hey, don't hate on the speed. They love. I grew up watching Speed Racer. It's
I
such.
grew up watching Speed Racer too. That's why I said it.
You know,
Oh,
fun
so
fact
good.
about that: my dad wished me a happy birthday,
Yeah.
and it was during a league race, and he's like, "I'm going to be changing your ringtone to Speed Racer now."
Racer. That's so great. But yeah, Speed Racer's goated.
Yeah.
I think Formula Alpha League, my Formula Alpha League. Yeah, no, I agree. That's a good answer, Hoodie.
Yeah, the Philippine Virtual Race League. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
F1's a good series. I'm not a big fan of some of the fans, not all the fans. I have an issue with some, but not all fans.
Yeah. But I think that just goes with.
I think that's
the-
with any motorsport though too.
And I think there's a higher snobbery that is in F1, in my opinion.
It depends on the fan, because I've met a lot of like
I thi-
F1 fans that are super chill.
Chill. I think they surprisingly, I think they have it's like because a lot of the NASCAR fans, we've lost a lot of NASCAR fans over the years. This is just a thing, and so like we got a lot more, like a lot of the rowdy base that are like not really that good for the fandom has left because they got bored of the sport.
Yeah.
And I think with F1, F1 is only like it's going through a growth spurt right now.
Oh, extreme
with-
growth spurt.
With
But it's
that,
also
you're having
crazy
having the
expensive.
Yeah, you have the loud gatekeepers talking. You have the boomers talking. You have the rich people talking. Like like a lot more like lines of like people. Like when a growing racing was a series or like a group of communities growing bigger, you're going to have a lot more discourse about it than a community that is like either like staying the same or decreasing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the case with Formula One right now. Though I do know a lot of snobby, like British people be
British.
like, oh yes, but
Yeah,
oh, yes,
the
a Formula One,
extreme
greatest
extreme
one.
of the fandom, which
Yeah.
every fandom has it.
But
No,
I'm not saying
because like there was the one F1 fan. I told Jordan this last week about the one F1 fan that was like, oh, people are unironically watching IMSA.
IMSA, yeah.
Yeah,
I
when is
remember that.
Formula One coming back? I'm like,
One's
dude,
back.
it's Petit Le Mans. Of course, people are going to
come
be
on.
watching IMSA.
Yeah, and I also remember the fact that it took like 15 minutes for you to remember saying that. Jordan
Well,
went on a whole.
we were
I
on
think
a
you
whole
went on a phone
tangent.
call though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went on a phone call and then y'all went on a tangent and then you guys brought it back. But that's also the beauty of that. That's the beauty of podcasts though, is like pulling it back together and then also tangents make a good podcast.
Yes.
Also, my mic sounds terrible right now. I don't know why. I was listening back to the thing. I'm like, why are you not telling me my mic is so bad?
I didn't know that. It sounded fine to me.
It sounds very crunchy to me. I'm planning to change my setup anyway. Using my expensive $200 mic that I use for voiceover.
Hoodie
The problem
says,
with it is,
oh, you first.
fun fact.
Yeah,
No.
fun fact. They are bound to recreate Lewis versus Max.
Max.
Max, Super Max.
Super Max. Yeah. But yeah. Hey Kaito.
Hey, yeah.
What's your favorite racing series?
So you would think NASCAR because of how much we've talked about NASCAR.
I actually have the because I know you. I know it's actually not NASCAR.
Okay.
I can't remember which one is.
I want you to take a guess.
It's not turning car. I don't think it's F1.
No, it's not F1.
Obviously, you would be. Though you can be very passionate about it sometimes. Gods, my brain. What? It's on the tip of my tongue. You have to say the name. I can't say the name.
It is my absolute favorite at the moment. Has to be sorry to that one F1 fan that tweeted that out. Unironically, the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Series.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know.
WEC
I
and
knew it was-
NASCAR are a very close second, though.
Yeah. I was thinking turning call because I still have because I was listening to that podcast for so long editing it. When you edit something, you just it feels like you have a weird parasocial relationship with the person you're editing with. Because you're
Dude,
just
how do you think I felt the past 5-6 episodes that I had to edit by myself?
yeah, no. So I'm starting to feel that, but I was I was thinking INZA. I just couldn't remember the full title for INZA.
Everyone just calls it IMSA.
Yeah, which I always say INZA instead of IMSA. But that's my bad. Hoodie, the Ferrari driver, current champ, and Red Bull driver are tied up the championship. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Yeah, no.
wow.
Wow.
Legitimate Lewis versus Max. All right.
For the audio listeners, they're currently tied with 266 points.
This is in the Formula Alpha series run by Hoodie.
Yes, which is crazy.
Crazy. I was
Uh,
crazy once.
Stop it.
No.
I already have a Dane. My Danish friend already does that to me all the time. I can't have two people.
I can't have two people doing it now.
Once enough.
This is getting out of
Once-
hand. There are two of them now.
Two of them. I'm gonna come on, guys. You just gotta quote it right. Anyway, it's just round of 18
out of 24. It's gonna come down to that final race. It's got to come down to the final race.
No, please. It's going to. It's going. We're willing it into existence.
We're willing it into existence. It's going to happen.
Just for you. Just for you, Hoodie.
Just because you said no, we're going to will it into existence. It is going to be down to the final race, literally tied for points.
But yeah, no, racing series, stuff like that. Also virtual racing series. Obviously, I'm gonna keep bringing up Star Citizen's racing scene, but it's really entertaining to watch.
I've seen a few races. It is very fun.
Me interested in this.
It's like after stream, I'll show you Black Maze and Osashi's. I think Black Maze has some good stuff on it. I don't know if they still race though. They stopped racing a couple months ago.
Maybe they're on break.
But maybe.
Isn't Star Citizen's isn't that ship racing or something like that?
Yeah, like spaceships.
It's slated to be a space MMORPG. Oh yeah, no, they're still doing it. There's actually no, 4 months ago was the last one. But they were doing I think they were doing some flight simulator stuff a while back. But yeah, no, but it's a air quotes space MMORPG that's been in early access since 2008.
Early access before early access.
Yeah, I've heard of Star Citizen before.
It's got a very bad reputation and also some very aggressive, I don't condone RSI too much, though I'm not going to say too much, but all you need to know is they have a store for people who've spent over $48,000 for the game.
Oh, Jesus.
Which you can, there's if you buy X amount of stuff, will open up more shops for you. but you can still get most of the ships in the game by playing the game. But caveat, since it's still in early access, every time the server gets updated / resets, like major like update patches, your ships get wiped usually. I don't know if they fixed that. So you have to do that grind again. Only ships you have purchased to your account ID permanently stays.
So anything you've spent real money on stays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Example, my Aegis Titan.
yeah, it
something
does
like
sound
that.
like something I enjoy watching, but considering that I already have Final Fantasy 14 to constantly grind.
Yeah, yeah. Though I also say there's two big gatekeepers of getting into Star Citizen. Like actually, one, the price. I think the cheapest starting pack is like $45-$50.
Yes.
Dang it.
And
Yeah.
then the biggest of the two gatekeepers is your computer performance. Because I'm running a 3070, 16 gigs of RAM, AMD, like AMD like high-end AMD processor, 12-core processor, and I can still barely run the game.
Dang, okay, I'm running that exact same lineup except double RAM, but yeah.
You could possibly run it at 30 FPS.
Yeah,
Though
forget
it is a
hitting 60
beautiful
with
game.
Star Citizen. 30 is the goal.
Though it is a very ambitious game. It's like a game where you can walk around your ship around space flight. Like full ship interiors, stuff like that. There's so much to the game they want to do. It's just taking so long.
Because like I've looked at Star Citizen because I've been interested in it, but I know my PC can't handle it.
Now I do have the alternative because the devs so like in the space MMORPG category, we really only have like 3 main competitors right now. Star Citizen's one of them. The other one's EVE Online.
Yeah,
right?
Heard that one.
Which is very good luck getting into that. Right?
Excel spreadsheets in space.
The third option is the option I recommend to people nowadays. I said earlier, Elite Dangerous. It's the devs. If you asked me a year ago, not if you should get into it, I would have said no. The devs are actually putting out updates again. We actually got the first new ships for the first time in a while. Like we haven't had a new ship since like 2019, 18, right? But it's a great game. It's got the racing scene is still kind of sleepy, but it's like got enough gameplay loops. It's fun, and also you can. My main calling point for people is we need more explorers because there's like an entire exploration and surveying group because one of the big like things about Elite Dangerous is it has the entire Milky Way galaxy rendered.
Oh, I remember when I was playing, I wanted to make a trip to Sagittarius A-star.
God, that's a whole week affair. I went 7,000 light years out, and it took me 36 hours to get back.
Yeah, but like I
gameplay.
feel like that's a journey that everyone who's played Elite Dangerous has at one point decided they wanted to try and do is get to the center of the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah, it's the two big heydays is going to Colonia, the furthest the outpost human colony at like 28,000 light years away, and then going to Sagittarius, which is like 32,000 light years away, if I remember correctly.
Mm.
But I've joined the the exobiology and explorations group now, and of trying to map the galaxy, which I've done a little bit. I've got a couple first footfalls. One, because it makes you money. I made over 400 million credits on just that 36-hour run.
Jeez Louise.
And then second, I want to get us up to 1% because right now I think we're at 0.6% of the galaxy. No, 0.06% of the galaxy mapped.
If we could get to 1% of the galaxy mapped.
That would be crazy. But anyway, I can ramble on about Elite Dangerous. It's also a gorgeous game for being from 2014.
Oh
or
no,
15
it
or whenever it
absolutely
released.
is. It absolutely is.
They've also fixed a lot of the Odyssey issues. I still don't recommend Odyssey unless it goes on sale. Just base game is good enough. But if you want to be able to run around first person on planets and stuff like that, feel free. But yeah, no, like it's got a lot of the community in Elite Dangerous is very small but very dedicated, very loving to new players to keep it. Though I still run sometimes in solo mode because it's a horror game half the time, because when you get interdicted, you're just minding your own business for like 2 hours, and then you get interdicted, and it's a loud whom noise. And you're just absolutely getting, and it's just, I'm just like, okay, I'm done being interdicted on the most popular trade light. Time to play solo play. But I don't do much trading anymore. Anyway, yeah. That's enough of me yapping about space games, because I can do that. Which, if you have Elite Dangerous, Kaito, why haven't we played it together, Coxgun?
Why haven't we? Because that was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, you should get back into the game.
How about this? When the season's over and I don't have to worry about practicing for races, which is like another 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Then I'll take some downtime and just do some Elite Dangerous with you.
Yeah, we can go on an expedition out to we can prep you for I'm currently prepping for the Galaxy Crossing, because my goal, which I might stream it, is to go from one edge of the galaxy back.
Hey, I tag along for that journey.
Which we gotta grind you up for that, though.
Oh yeah,
Which is not bad. We gotta do engineering and stuff like that. Anyway, but yeah, no, I think that was the final question.
That is indeed the final question.
I'm in a sauna right now.
This is the final question.
This is the final question. But yeah, no. God, that jump scared me. You taking away the question.
Reverse flashbang.
Reverse flashbang. But yeah, no. Yeah, this is the any other like final statements all host and commander this podcast?
No, not that I can think of. Just that
any birthday. Any what's coming up next this week?
Coming up next this week, I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming some more some practice for Bathurst, because God, I hate Death Mountain. But
Death Mountain does suck.
Death Mountain.
Yeah, so Bathurst is at Mount Panorama, which I've nicknamed as Death Mountain.
Oh, nice.
If you've ever seen a race, like an online race for Bathurst or Mount Panorama, you understand why I call it Death Mountain.
Yeah, it's not fun.
But
is there like
very narrow? It's very narrow and very easy to get your car killed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very spicy. It's the community, what we call spicy in the community.
It's very spicy, but
So it's like an like a very much off-roading experience.
Not really off-roading, because it's like an actual track.
Well, there's people that go.
Yeah. Unless you
Yeah.
just decide you want to just do some landscaping.
Which there's usually a couple landscapers, one or two,
sometimes 3.
But yeah, sometimes 3. Hopefully not you.
Hopefully not this time.
But yeah, so we got training for Bathurst. Any other non-racing things you have planned, or other racing things you have planned?
Not for this week. Non-racing, probably just I bought a Digimon deck, so I might start trying to learn Digimon.
That would be interesting.
Now I wish they had like a online TCG version of Digimon, because that would be fun. But
I mean, honestly, I might be interested in playing webcam with you.
Hey, yo, I'm down.
Possibly. Like I was thinking about getting into it at some point as well. So
I just bought the like starter deck for the Gallantmon.
yeah, I was thinking
Because
about picking up that exact same one when I was
I
looking
actually
into it.
I actually have some cards to make more of a Gilmon focused deck, so I just need to edit it a little bit more, and then I'll have like a full on Gallantmon deck with Gilmon.
Ooh. See, like when it comes to TCGs, I'm kind of like the only ones I know vaguely are like Magic, and then I know a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, which I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh that much.
Kybro's gotten into Magic.
My
we-
entire IRL friend group is into Magic at this point.
I mean, if Kypro likes Commander, I could invite them to
He-
play with me and Annie.
Actually, just bought a Commander deck.
Yo, I should hit him up and ask him to play Commander with me and
Yeah.
Annie then, because we need more players. It's just me and her playing.
Yeah, hit him up. He's got a Commander deck.
Yeah.
Other than that, other than like TCG stuff, not really. I got to go back into the commentary booth for a different racing league. So, like,
Oh,
yeah. So like on Tuesdays, I'll if they're running that Tuesday night, I commentate. So I got to flex my racing commentary muscles a little bit.
I think you can do that pretty easily.
I would hope so after like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. Just remember to foot on the gas.
Don't lift. Lifting is for cowards.
Lifting for his cowards. But
Um,
there will be a schedule posted hopefully this week, right?
hopefully, yes. Hopefully,
Hopefully,
if I don't forget.
If you don't forget.
Oh, and I had to cancel it last time. I am actually serious. I do want to stream more Ballistic NG.
I think, yeah. That would be really
If not Ballistic NG, then Wipeout, like the Wipeout Omega collection.
Yeah. It took my brain a second to realize. Yeah, those are. I really want to see Ballistic.
Yeah, it's fun.
But
The biggest thing I like about Ballistic NG is the interior cockpit view. Because not a lot of other like anti-gravity racing games have that. I know a few do. I think Wipeout 2048 does.
I think so as well.
But this is like
Right.
Wipeout 3 era like graphics and stuff with the in-camera cockpit, which is really cool.
I thought I had Ballistic NG on my wish list, but it's not apparently. But
Also,
yeah,
the
no.
the mod support is really cool on it too, from what I've seen.
I also just love the look of it because it reminds me of those old arcade space games, like
Yeah.
racing games.
No, exactly. It's literally like PlayStation 1 era Wipeout, and I'm loving it.
But yeah, no. You know what? Well, why don't we hand this off to the other guest? Aoi, do you have anything big coming up this week?
I don't know right now. Really.
Don't know.
I am probably getting close to being able to debut. Actually,
Ooh,
because I finished my starting screen. I finished my lore. I need to come mission some emotes, but I think I actually have everything like pretty much ready to like start streaming again. Actually, pretty much.
Big debut is always big, exciting.
Yeah, so I don't know if I will have that next week, but it should be pretty soon, hopefully.
soon
Soon
TM.
Yeah, we
Soon
both said that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here, folks.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Aoi and Soul get some rest.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna finish
Actually,
up my birthday shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it for us this week. Tune in next week when Project GQ Racing comes in and we talk about the Petite Le Mans that happened and like the journey for the team.
Yeah. Be sure to check out the latest video on Kaito NASA on YouTube. And make sure you put the bell on so you get notifications.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna use that clip of Jordan saying that. in
Just
every
use the clip
video now.
that Jordan has just from now on. This is gonna be the clip. Yeah.
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 Anyway, all you host in this thing. You're the-
It never
I'm
gets any less awkward ending these things, I swear.
Oh my god.
But thank you for tuning in. This has been your one-stop shop for all things racing VTuber news. We'll be back next week.